Hey everybody, welcome to Just Roll With It. My name's Grizzly and I'm the DM.
What's up? My name's Bisley. I play Chip.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought. My name's Condi, and I play JF Aaron.
Hey, my name's Charlie, and I play Gillian Tidestrider.
Dweeb.
Loser.
Stupid loser.
Yeah.
Oh,
You probably
Let's go
think it's your
read a book or
destiny,
and
huh?
we're all here to have fun.
No, we're not. I'm here to make money.
We're all having fun.
Nope.
Smiles.
Invited this bozo.
Your mom.
Hey cameraman, is my jaw okay?
Dude, everyone is gonna skip through this.
Alright, the crew ventures to the Crown District of Edison Kingdom with plans to rob the rich and gift to the poor. Only, they've also been tasked with assassinating the king. Who knows if they'll succeed, but what we do know is they'll just roll with it, baby. Let's go! Where we last left off. The three of you, Chip, Jay, and Gillian, once again found yourselves in the heat of conflict as the casino you were investigating here in the Blossom District of Edison Kingdom was sent into chaos when a weapon was pulled and fired by a bounty hunter looking for all of you. You all avoided being seen or apprehended at the casino, busting out the old lady disguise again, but this time on Chip, only to run right back into trouble, coming face to face with two war-forged goons under the very man you wanted to look for. The Blossom Bloss. Wait, the Blossom Boss. Okay.
Blossom Blossom?
The two metallic men escorted you and your companions, keeping the way there as secret as possible, and in the back of some condominium rising high above the district he oversees, you met the boss himself. This pink-haired dwarf with a serious need for anger management requested compensation for the damage Gillian caused in the form of a job. One where the details were only revealed after a bond of trust, a literal pinky promise, was formed. The job given was none other than an assassination plot, the target being the king. And, as per the agreement, the king would be replaced, and the kingdom would be renewed. Thereafter, in a private ruby red train, you were all taken to the Crown District, a journey that took an unexpected, upside-down turn. And so, the journey continues.
I have one note here in my book, and I don't remember when I wrote this. Gillian Tidestrider, capitalism hater, royalty assassinator. I don't know when I wrote that.
So I just want to be sure we are upside down, right?
All of your perspectives and visions, as soon as this thing happens, you watch the castles themselves, or not the castles, but like the buildings and stuff that you start passing by as the train lands on the rails once again and starts making its way down to its stop. Everything flips, but to you it just looks like it was the surrounding area, the environment that was upside down and then became right side up. Your vision stays, your feeling of gravity stays almost the exact same as if you never flipped, but you saw it all flip outside of the window.
Mm-hmm.
And now, the train, punctually, comes to a stop, giving off a whistle and a gust of steam signaling your cue to exit. It relieves you all onto a malachite platform that continues up into a staircase, which is illuminated by smooth candles and mechanical casing.
Jay jumps.
Why?
Jay jumps?
You don't. If you jump off, you're dead, right?
Am I?
Wait,
I don't know. Do you actually jump?
Straight up, do you fall down?
Yeah, it's gravity completely reversed.
Okay, so if you
Let's
you
find
get
out.
you get out, you step onto this platform, and you just jump up in the air.
I do,
you
a, little,
go up,
a little hop, a little bunny hop, you know?
and you do come right back down. You are
Awesome.
glued to the floor as if the gravity was normal. It's just normal. It feels normal.
I'm gonna try and jump up higher than Jay.
You jump a little higher.
Do I
You start falling.
Does my head start to feel the blood go to it?
Oh my god. No, it doesn't.
Can I do a perception check to see how high something would have to be thrown to fall?
Yeah, I mean, no, that wouldn't be that'd be
Okay.
more investigation.
I take.
Can I throw something? Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna say. What do you want to throw?
I have this candle.
That's
Guys,
not
I
really
didn't
good
even
for
finish. I
throwing,
didn't even
though.
finish describing the surroundings. I
Yeah,
just-
I
No,
know.
we're distracted
I know.
now. though.
Really sorry. I have this iron pot. I'm never gonna use. I pull it out of my bag and throw it straight up.
Okay, can you guys at least you step off this train? You immediately turn around and start throwing stuff up in the air and jumping. You don't even look around or anything. You just start. Okay.
No,
go ahead and
we're
make go ahead and make a ranged attack, which is like just plus your. You can throw plus your strength. So roll a d20 plus 3.
Plus my strength. Yay! 9.
Now roll a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, we're all standing together. Do we all have to roll this?
No.
7.
He just threw a pot up in the air, right?
Yes. Let's go.
All right, you guys.
7.
Chip, you watch, you all step out, and as you're about to start looking around, you look over and you see first Jay jump, and then Gillian jump a little higher, and you look to your left, you see Ollie go, he tries to do a hop, but then he gets a little embarrassed and stops because he's extremely tall and everyone can see him. And then you watch Gillian pull out a pan from the briefcase of holding and throw it all up. And it goes up a few feet and then comes right back down and smacks him in the head. Dong! For 2 points of damage.
I felt unconscious.
Wow, it's like gravity is completely reversed.
Holy shit. I'm not the dumbest.
That's arguable, Chip.
As your eyes follow the steps when you turn around from this bullshittery, you can't help but take in what is now a breathtaking sight of the Crown District as this prismarine-colored glow paints these intricately detailed concrete structures. All have a mixture of columns, arches, overhangs trimmed with brass and decorated with a variety of window styles. These buildings seem to float together like a school of fish suspended here in the sky, matching the theme of the city below. The same train tracks attached to the buildings and maneuvering their way through, only everything is much more spacious, tidy, and Empyrean.
I pull out a torch and light it. Does the heat still rise?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yes, we continue up the steps.
Yeah, we continue up the steps. Let's not worry about the physics of this place.
Try to see if the heat rises up or down, and then afterwards I throw the torch up as hard as I can.
I mean,
It lands on you, you catch on fire.
it's
I
easy
can't.
enough with
too
your
wet.
small passive perception to notice that the candles are functioning normally. The heat, the candles, the flame flickering upwards.
Interesting.
They're not upside down candles. Although that would be cool. But no, everything seems to work and look and feel normal. You only look up towards the sky and it's that blanket of clouds that are clustered together. Knowing that you pierced through them and flipped, but it just looks like a normal sky. Unless you were to look down over where Jay threatened to jump off of, and it too is just clouds.
Jay, do you think if you jumped off it would flip after a while, or would you just go up forever?
I think.
I produce an iron pot and
Which
I throw
way
it off
is?
the ledge.
I imagine this place has its own gravity, so maybe it would come around the place,
What if
then
it's like-
over
what
the
if it's-
city,
what
and
if
hit
it's-
you in the head again.
What if that would be really convenient, Jay? What if it's like an enchantment that reverses our gravity until we leave, and our gravity is reversed forever unless we go back?
Well, yeah,
No,
that's
I don't
great,
think
but
we'd really know unless one of us jumped off to find out.
All right.
I do throw the pot off the edge.
Yeah. It sinks and breaks the clouds and disappears.
Wait, so it went up?
You drop it off the ledge and it goes down.
Down to me or
Technically,
like our
Down from
perspective,
our perspective.
yeah, everything Grizzly describes is going to be from our perspective.
down? So that means it went up.
sure.
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Hope. By the gods.
Hey, so this provides an interesting kind of issue. How are we supposed to escape from a castle when we're upside down? And how high are we?
I don't know. I think I just added another satellite to orbit.
What's a satellite?
I don't know.
Ollie says.
Wait, what if we just like get the stuff and jump really high with it?
1 second, I have the jump spell, I think.
Finally, Chip.
Bro.
You do have a plan.
Yeah, see, I have good plans every now and then.
Okay, Chip, let's jump as high as you can right now.
Wait,
We're gonna
wait,
test
wait,
this.
wait. I didn't
Here,
say anything about right now.
I get
Okay.
down in like a launching position. My hands are like overlapped with each other, ready to give him a boost higher.
No. When we have the stuff.
Okay, and how do we land?
Details, Jay. Come on.
If
Get
I
ahead in the
may,
game.
the Frogdipus racer you brought along on this journey, Abdul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of
Abdul, you always may.
he just kind of like steps up, little reserved in his body language here, and he kind of stops you all midway up the steps as you guys are having this conversation and trying stuff out. Nobody really comes up here to the Crown District, so but I know somewhat of how it works. Just overhearing, it's the trains. The trains are the ones that you have to be magically struck by some sort of spell, or it's inside the train. If you're all in the train and you're struck by the magic, then it flips. Everything flips.
So if we hit the treasury with a train,
No, not the
No,
train
no.
magic. Just the magic in the train. Right?
the train magic.
It's external magic.
I wonder if we could figure out how they cast a spell on the train and use that to our advantage.
Nobody, I would assume nobody really carries around like rings that flip the gravity, because that would be really dangerous. You would just start falling to your death into the ocean or into the kingdom.
That's fair.
Also,
maybe we could just take the train back. Right?
since we don't really come up here, and he starts looking around, and this woman, the very tall elven woman, walks past you guys in this extreme. It's like a mix between dress clothing that's like right out of the like old London, but it has that steampunk, those steampunk elements to it as well. But she looks extremely nice, and he looks at her as she walks past you guys, and she kind of looks at you guys disgustedly, and he says, "We don't really look the part here, so we're kind of already suspicious."
Okay, so step one, we need to start fitting in.
Well, hang on. What do you mean? I fit in.
You look like a swashbuckler. No offense, I just
Chip, you're in overalls.
my clothes don't even fit me.
I am?
I thought you were, weren't you?
I'm a fish.
It's just suspenders. They're not
No,
overalls,
it's
Jay.
suspenders, my bad. Mistermed.
I think you've got a point, though. If we want to make this heist work, maybe we need new threads.
I cannot change clothes. This is how I was constructed.
Well, that's fine. You're a robot. You're pretty
Hang
high
on.
class.
I think I got
Is the
something for
vest painted on him or something?
Well, he has the clothing, like the large like overcoat and whatnot. But on closer inspection, like the undergarments, besides like a vest and a tie, is mostly like painted
Oh, does
into the
he-
metal.
Does he have a tie on?
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
A little
All right,
bow tie.
All right.
Cool. We'll get you a fresh coat.
Okay, so how? I have no money.
Well, Chip, I've seen you create some pretty convincing disguises before.
I also
yeah,
noticed
but
that
I
your
need
coin
the
purse is
actual-
really full.
Think you can make me
Materials.
look like a fresh fish?
We need to get to a shop that we could at least get the cloth from.
Well, the rich people love their clothes, so I'm sure there's something around the royal housing section. Royal housing section.
Royal housing section.
Well, everybody here is royal, so we'll just say it's the housing section for the royalty.
Do you know where that is?
No, I've never been here.
Well, let's
I'm
just ask for directions. I'm gonna walk up to the first person I see.
Hang on. I go to try and stop him before he walks away, but I don't get to him. I kind of just let him do it.
Okay, you walk up to this man in sort of like a French hat with goggles under it. He's like wearing goggles, they're basically like sunglasses, but it's like really dark, so it doesn't make any sense. You walk up, just go ahead and make unless you want to ask in Gillian's voice, you can just make a general investigation check.
Let's make
Find
a
out where to go.
can I do persuasion and try and ask him? Excuse me,
I'll-
goggle man. You look
I'll-
rich of blood.
I'll allow persuasion. It'd be a higher DC than normal because he looks at
Natural
you and he
20.
goes, "Oh my god, never mind."
Oh,
Oh, a fishman! Oh, hello there! And he goes up to you,
That's right.
and you
it's
get
me,
the
Fishman.
directions very easily. and you'll be able to lead everyone to where the housing district is, which has you learn has like shops and a place to like stay if you're visiting. But there's not really. It's more like a restaurant, hotel kind of a thing.
Okay.
And there's also like a boutique as well. There's one in the Blossom District, but this one is made much more for the royal clothing, rich clothing.
Guys, the people here are so nice and inclusive. I got the directions.
never seen
It's
a
just
fish
right this
before.
way.
I have to go tell my wife. Bye. And he says as he starts to run away.
Say hello to her for me.
Gil, I don't know if we should be showing our faces too much around and greeting people.
Yeah, I mean, we are.
Here to kill the king.
What?
No, what? No,
hey,
no,
why would you
what?
do
Don't
that?
say that.
I get really close to him and I just look him in the eyes. We're just here to look around, right?
Guys, okay, let's all be on the same page here. We're outlanders, we're royals from other countries here to visit, and that's why our taste is so
Exquisite.
exquisite.
Exquisite. I am from a different place.
All right, you guys make your way over to the housing district, and
I
I'll just
want to
say,
walk right down the middle of the street and try and own it.
there are vehicles.
As we're walking, I wanna kind of like stand behind Gil and like with Jay. I see him like walking tall and just say, "Hey, what if we just say like Gil is, a king, right? We just say he's the.
yeah,
He always talks about being the champion of the undersea. You could just say like he's like the king.
hey, I mean, he has the confidence for it.
Yeah, look at him walking.
Look at him, damn.
oh my god,
He's
trying.
trying.
Greetings, child. A spare caramel.
He's gonna trip on that bread.
Oozes charisma. Oh,
Gillian, you watch Gillian walk up and say greetings, child, to a small old lady.
I give her one of the extra caramels that Jay gave me.
yes.
Oh my, the chivalry.
Bad for
Yeah,
your dentures, but good for your health.
Yeah, sure. And what are we
Keep
like?
on keeping on, Gillian.
Well, we're his land
servants?
escorts. Sure.
His land escorts. Yeah, sure. Okay. Here we can pretend to be Navy. I mean, I have the badge and everything. You know, we'll just be the Navy escorts for
Well,
an undersea king.
the badge. You sure you want to pull that out for this?
What's the worst that can happen?
That is exactly what you say when the worst happens.
No, it's fine.
What is the first thing you're doing? Are you looking for clothes first or a
Clothes.
place to stay
Clothes.
first? Because it
Clothes.
is obviously extremely late.
Clothes for sure.
All right. You guys walk into one of the boutiques that is easy enough to find after Gillian charms the entire city here with his natural 20. Every person Gillian walks up to is fascinated by the way he looks and the way he sounds, and he easily passes off as a king if that is the plan where you go with. From another world.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, someone looks at me, I just snap. Go fish.
And they swoon.
They swoon.
Yeah, they swoon. Everybody swoons.
But hey,
Actually,
I don't think he's actually gonna wanna lie about this.
Oh no, we'll do all the lying.
Well, here's the thing: if he opens his mouth, he's gonna give us away.
Yeah, but it's Gillian. I mean,
We can expedite the finding
yeah,
clothes
absolutely.
and
Yeah.
getting a place to stay very easily. Just if you're buying nice clothes for all three of you guys, or Ollie, Alphonse, and Abdul.
the other guys have jobs. They can
Dude,
buy their own.
we gotta trip out Abdul.
We have to. Okay,
Absolutely. Yes.
So for 6 people, fine
God.
clothing.
I'm so scared about the number he's about to give us.
Here's what I want to do. I don't want to just get fine clothes. I want to ask Gillian what fine clothes would look like where he's from, pretty much, and what like a servant would wear where he's from in the undersea.
Well,
and
hey,
what
if it's-
royalty would
Oh,
look
cool.
like in the undersea.
like
If it's gonna be custom tailored, it will be more expensive than what it is.
That's fine.
It adds to the scheme. It adds to the scheme.
I'll
If
take
we can
it out of
afford
the
it.
profit.
If we can afford it, I'll describe it.
Okay. All of you walk in. Gillian immediately charms Mistress Peach, who is the owner of this boutique.
It's so easy, man.
Rich
So I will
people, am
say,
right?
just because natural 20 persuasion should carry on for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'm very happy that it did. This is great.
You have a discount here
It's still
Normally,
sitting there
it
on
would
my
be-
desk. I just look down and smile.
Normally it would be around 140 gold for custom tailored 6 outfits.
Holy
It will only be 90 gold.
Okay, well, I'll get it on the back end, I guess.
Tell you what, I've got 60. I will pay for
I'll do
my
it. I'll do it.
absurd
I'll just-
my absurd outfit.
Hey, if you guys
that's
pull
the-
off this heist, it won't even matter. Think of it as a return of investment.
I'll front the whole
ROI,
90.
baby.
ROI,
ROI.
baby. Actually, I have a random question. Grizzly, does this place have much natural light since it's upside down?
A lot of the light seems to be coming
Oh,
from that.
interesting.
Well, at the moment, there are No. Okay,
That's a
natural
cool
light.
question.
No.
That's a cool question.
But the but a lot of the like light, like I said in the beginning, comes from the like the multiple candles, lanterns, and overhanging lights, and that prismarine glow that seems to like almost wrap around and peek through every single building, giving this place like an extremely like almost ethereal look.
Yeah, I think
I
that
love
adds to
figuring
it,
out how the
honestly.
mechanics work too, Condi. Just so that like later we can figure
No,
out.
I
some
just
silly way.
think it like visualizing it. If it had natural light, I don't think it'd be as cool. It's almost like a dark alley with neon lights. Except
exactly
because
the whole thing is a shadow.
Yeah.
You guys can take your time to think about the descriptions of whatever you're wearing, unless you've already got it.
Okay, I have an idea.
Sure.
So here's what it looks like. It's very ornamental. It looks like a lot of these like sort of flowing different pieces of a robe. So there's like sort of pieces off the shoulders, pieces like coming off the chest that almost look like little banners. The big sort of thing about it is that the way it's cut, it kind of flows along the ground and looks almost like a squid or like a kraken. And you can see as well there's like shoulder pieces that sort of come up and split off like tentacles. And then I also want like a golden piece in front of my coral that has the same sort of like squid krakenish formation.
Is that for you described for everyone as well? Or is that just yours? Like,
If we're
specifically?
going with this fucking royalty bit, I want to be lavish as hell. So
Yeah, I'm just like, what would like servants of the king of the undersea wear?
Oh, interesting. Very like just like servants, like pretty much like around, just around. First of all, it's not a monarchy. That would be fucking stupid. But you would wear actually pretty close to what Gillian wears ordinarily under his armor, like that very, very simple, sort of like flowy bodysuit. Super
Okay.
lightweight, doesn't create much drag at all. That's
I
kind
think-
of what it is.
I think that's what we'd all get dripped
Or
out
if you
with.
prefer, there's also, let's say, a version where it has that same symbol, but it's effectively just like a wetsuit. that's like you know, shorts to like a shirt, but it's just one fucking wetsuit.
But it's like
What?
literally a one piece.
Yeah, the idea of us wearing wetsuits and snorkel gear sounds so fucking funny.
You should have been.
All right, Jay and Chip, go ahead and roll deception checks
Okay.
Absolutely. Or just one, or one with advantage.
or
Who's gonna do-
performance. Deception or performance.
Both
Should
of
I
us,
roll or
just
am I
one?
okay?
Yeah, performance.
You're fine.
performance.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Natural 1.
What's deception or performance, Sid? Those are both
Yep.
the same to me. I got a 10.
It should be the same. Okay, good to know. So you guys, after getting fitted out, Ollie, Alphonse, and Abdul are all dripped out as well now. You guys look like a unit, an actual team
yeah.
for the first time. Mistress Peach admires her work and did it extremely fast for the king of the undersea. And you guys then head to that nearby in this district, that kind of hotel restaurant eat place. And Gillian has no trouble convincing the owner about being where he's from, but he looks at Chip, and for some reason, he's like there's a distrust feeling to it. It will be 36 gold for 6 rooms.
Holy fuck.
6
what about
gold
one
rooms.
room?
Rooms?
I'll sleep on the floor. It's okay.
It's 6 gold a room.
One room. We all sleep on the floor.
Okay.
And we play rock, paper, scissors for the
Damn.
bed.
36.
I'll pay for one room.
You're breaking the bank for this one. No, dude. Out of character. One room. They might make it suspicious, bro. I don't know. One room for the king and his servants. It's pretty soft.
Okay, then pay for your own room with all your riches, mighty king.
I definitely won't. I also did get pretzel. I got pretzel a little steampunk bow tie, and I got apple one as well.
Oh my god, that's fucking adorable. You guys look awesome right now. This looks like a pirate crew.
Hell yeah!
does.
We're in like scuba.
Don't worry, it won't last.
It has to be like
seen a
ornamental.
pirate crew in scuba gear before.
Scuba
I'm not gonna
gear.
lie to you.
All right, yeah, let's one
Okay,
room,
so
baby.
you guys, in one room, you guys are able to take a long rest. And the next day, I'm assuming you guys are going to start your plan or preparations for your plan to rob the
Absolutely.
castle.
Absolutely.
Okay. In that case, you guys wake up, you huddle up, and you get ready to discuss how you're going to split up the investigation for the heist you will be doing tonight. It's you three plus Ollie, Alphonse, and Abdul. Only each of you gets obviously one of them as a partner to help you, assist you with whatever you're going to do today to prepare. And as long as you have that person, unless you send them off on their own to do something, you have advantage on your investigation roll. Just tell me exactly what you want to go do and how you want to look for it. Yeah, so
We
let's
always
start
go
with Gillian
top
first.
down, yeah.
Gillian!
Let's do the Gillian.
A strategic mind will get us inside. Here's what I'm gonna do. I would like to sort of not stake out because that's too discreet. I would like to literally go up and like chat up the guards and figure out more about how their sort of
Schmoozing.
operation works. Yeah. So as well as kind of walking around, I want to get a feel. I sort of want to like examine what their defenses look like, how capable their guards are, and then if I can get in, I want if I can get in with them, I want to get in with them for sure. And I'm gonna take, of course, my boy Abdul, the most valuable member of the party, with me. Fuck,
All right.
the greatest of us all. The most memorable character in Riptide, Abdul the Frontibus Racer.
All right. Jay.
Okay, so Jay is actually gonna change out of her clothing that we just bought for today for
I
this.
just bought that shit.
So much
yeah,
money.
that's right, motherfucker. No, I'll put it back on for later.
Not the wetsuit.
But she's gonna put on her clothing from the casino. She's gonna get all high class and very prissy, and look like she's not involved with these guys at all. And she's gonna go on a tour of the castle
Oh, cool.
during visiting hours, and keep an eye out on guard routes where they're like watching any potential escape routes, stuff like that. And who else do we have with us that are NPCs? I know we have Ollie, but that's probably going with.
We have
Alphonse the
Don't
robot.
you dare take my son from me,
I'll go with the
Jay.
robot. That'll really
Alphonse,
sell
who
my
I have-
high classiness.
Who I have painted blue and painted gills on to make him look like a fish.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go on a tour of the castle.
Alphonse looks
essentially.
like a really expensive bodyguard, so it definitely helps sell the ruse that you were trying to pull.
Uh-huh.
We've told Alphonse all he can say is glub glub.
Your wish is my command.
Watch where you're
Glove.
gloving.
Glove, glove.
I love it.
What were you looking for inside? So you were going to the castle. You're looking for.
I'm looking for specifically like where the guards are guarding, like where seems to be important places and escape routes, like any way we could get out if we needed to.
That's kind of. I was kind of gonna handle the guard stuff, but if you
So-
want to help out, sure.
Yeah, it's gonna
Gillian?
be kind of a little bit, but I'm gonna be on the inside. You're schmoozing.
All right, Chip.
My focus would be more on where the actual riches are and how to get them out. Like the large amounts of gold and
Ah, yes, that's what we came here for. Yeah,
Also, I think we need to steal a train.
dude. Again,
outta
if
here.
we can rig a train to hit all the gold and then reverse.
I think they're on tracks.
Damn, that is how trains work. Fuck, you're so right.
Yeah. Gillian, I'm so sorry you had to find out this way.
Fish moment.
All right. Then here. Okay, so Gillian, go ahead and roll persuasion first.
Okay, persuasion first. Here we go, baby, big money, fish moment. 17.
And 17 is more than enough.
Young and sweet.
You walk just to the castle. Easy enough to find, as it is the largest building, and you can see it from almost anywhere, in any of the districts, in the Crown District, or sections in the Crown District. It is, as soon as you get there, you see that the doors are open, and on the ground floor, there is a ton of foot traffic, seemingly being a lot of people walking in and out, a lot of people walking around, but there are 2 guards that guard the front door. One of them is a warforged, much like Alphonse. The other one is a just a very muscular human. These are the 2 that you would walk up to. You would go and walk up either to the human. If you walk up to the robot first, he doesn't make a response. He just sits there and looks forward very stoically. And the human's like...
Yeah, I salute him and say glub glub.
There's no reaction. Now go ahead and roll insight.
Okay.
I'll say insight instead of
like
investigation.
royal guards in fucking Britain.
Insight, here we
no.
go, baby. 4.
Nice.
I know, right? Had you scared there for a second.
You don't get a reading on how capable they are, just because you start getting invested into the conversation, start talking about things that go completely off track, a little bit about his family, about where they stay. He talks about that he has to stay here in the castle. The castle has barracks for the guards, and it works simultaneously as a recharge station for the more robotic or machine security, which you are able to gauge and find out that most of the security on the second level stops being human patrol. A lot of the human patrol comes from on the ground level. So there are humans that, or not humans, but more humanoid barracks that come in out of the they're more assigned. They're more assigned to the ground level. They walk around, and you can get this just by talking to them and kind of looking behind their shoulder.
Level, second floor, Warforged.
It gets more
robot.
machine. So you know that the kind of security that they use are these little like man-made sort of. They act as a area security bots that sit on the ceiling and scan below.
Okay.
And
so
walking, they're like security cameras with like a range of view. And if anyone, while they're armed, which is usually at nighttime and during the day, but they're like the first level of security to get past. Just basically walking through them sets it off. If they do not recognize the
And those are everywhere, or those are just on the first floor?
those are on the second level. That's about it. He talks vaguely about like there being one extra measure of security for extreme measures that only come out if, say, like the king were in danger.
Okay.
But he doesn't really go into like what it is because it's a pretty top secret thing.
Good schmooze in Gillian.
I try.
All
I
right.
try. Where are the barracks? Before you pass.
It is so very easily you can just kind of see people walk in and out. Mostly the guards that have the same uniform, the same movement or gait, I should say. It is right through the front door and to the left on the ground floor.
Oh, for real?
There's a second story to it as well.
How like is it like is it guarded as well, or is it pretty easy to just walk in? I'm trying to ask basically if I can use shape water to preemptively sabotage the charging station.
You would have to be inside the barracks on the second floor, like the second level.
Okay, and that would be difficult to do from what I know.
From where you are, especially.
Okay, all right, cool. That's all. That's all I got.
Jay, you roll first a deception check with advantage.
Wow. Is this
Did you roll with advantage, Charlie?
No, I didn't.
don't. He didn't roll his thing with advantage. No. Yeah.
Roll insight with advantage.
Oh, me? I get to roll again? Oh my goodness, guys! Blow on it! Blow on the die! Here I go!
Yeah, just one more roll for insight.
Destiny! Fuck, I dropped! Second try, Destiny!
Okay, I'm not using D&D
13!
on it.
Okay, that's much better than a 2.
Excuse me,
You were able to gauge that the machine security, like the Warforged,
Yeah.
are much more capable or durable than the
Okay.
humanoid ones. The security, like cameras, are very they're tough. Like they do their job well, but like just a simple flick would probably destroy one because they're extremely fragile. So if they fell from the ceilings, they would break. All right, Jay, what was your deception with advantage?
Okay, so I had a 10 and a 3, I think, so 12 total.
You walk in right past the guards, who are immediately distracted by your look and your much bigger robot. And as they're actually, you walk in and Gillian notices you walk in. Gillian is currently in talks with one of the guards who is at the front door, giving you the opportunity to go in, and you deceive one of the staff members here in the because he rolled like a 9.
Oh, nice.
You deceive one of the staff members who and pretend to be what are you exactly coming off to be?
Just a noble woman from a different country.
Sure. Okay. So you get the full tour of everything up to so you get the ground level tour and the second level tour.
Okay, I was gonna
You're
see.
not
I was
allowed
gonna
in
try
the
to get
third level.
the second level.
Unfortunately, not high enough deception check. But now you can either roll.
What about a persuasion check to see if I can convince them? Oh, honey, what's up there? I'd love to see that too.
All right, roll.
Okay, persuasion. No advantage, I'm assuming.
No,
Okay, not good. 8.
you are not allowed onto the third level, and you are told the reason why when you're taking this tour. The third level is the king's level. It is where like the royal bedchamber is. It's where the royal study is. It's like it's just not accessible to visitors unless you request an audience with the king, and the king brings you back there himself. It is just strictly off limits. But you do get a tour, and you're looking for important places and routes. So
Yes.
going
I
through
want to
this
have
tour.
the place mapped out in my head, basically.
Okay. You walk in, and you're in this like main hall of this the castle itself is that same kind of, it's more of a completely metal structure on the exterior, so like made of brass, glass, and has like that turquoise colored stone kind of built into it to make it look even more extra. If you walk in, the floor is that same malachite color, and all of the walls are marble. And the ground level, there's that grand hall that you come into, the entrance hall. Past that, there's a set of doors, which leads to apparently the place where Edison Kingdom's council meets. So like the council, go ahead and roll. If you want information, roll investigation. But if you're just looking around, roll perception.
I definitely want information. I got a 19 with the advantage, which was also my first roll, so it doesn't really matter. So 19 plus 4, 23.
You were able to ask the right questions and keep your eyes peeled. And you learn that the council meets up mostly every day. Consists of Protector, the marshal, who is like the head of this kingdom's like security task force. Marshal Tom.
Marshal Tom.
There's the bishop.
Yo, a new friend.
There's the bishop of the cathedral, like the church, and the judge, who runs both the bank and the courthouse. Normally, the king would also be a part of this, but you learn the king has not been well these past week or so. With that, you get a tour.
Well, he's not about to get better.
Coming in, they have storage and the barracks on the left and right of the grand hall as soon as you come in. Once you like go past that, he takes you and he shows you on the ground level there's mostly just offices. So like the royal messenger's office is down here. The office of the diplomats are down here. Just a bunch of offices for most of like the staff that works on the ground level of the castle. Then he takes you upstairs. The stairs to get upstairs, there's only one entrance to get upstairs from inside. It is the two sets of stairs inside of the entrance hall, right before you go into that area where all the offices are. It's just past the entrances to the like guards barracks, security barracks. You walk up those steps, and then you're on the second level. Here is where like there is and you notice when you're up here, there are 2 Warforged and like the corners that watch people who come up onto the steps and leave the steps. And then there's a set of double doors that lead into this hallway. And he shows you inside that hallway, there's the feast hall. There's where like the staff offices are that aren't like for like officials. There's a second level of the guard barracks, which is towards the entrance, where the entrance is. So like the south side of the castle. And then there's like
So
the
like
staff
the second
quarters.
level of the guard barracks would probably be like right above the first level, right? Like there's probably
Yeah. It's
Stairs
right
in
above.
the
It's
guard
still the left
barracks?
side of the castle. Yeah. And that's kind of
Okay.
like where the recharge stations are for the
gotcha.
machine security. And then on the right side, which would be above like the storage, there's the servant and staff, like apartments or places to stay, just the quarters. And then he takes you past the feast hall, and this is the hallway that has the security that like the little machines on the ceiling that Gillian learns about. And you walk in, and you get a glimpse. He opens the doors, and you can see the audience chamber, which is the chamber, that long hallway with the statue, or not the statues, but like the plates of armor that are like ornamental armor that's on display on the left and right side, all the way down. And you see this large throne. And behind the throne is a door. But he doesn't take you that far, because you're not allowed. And that's your tour.
Can I inquire about the door?
Well, with your persuasion check, it's very, that's where you're not supposed to go. That's what takes you up into like the royal, like the king section of the house, the 3rd level.
Dude, what if we just ignore all this and we hide in the bathrooms overnight?
All right, Chip. You also notice that there's like tons of windows in the 2nd story. But they're not like openable windows,
Okay.
which is the problem.
It is a
And
problem.
climbing to the 3rd story, there's like it may be possible. Investigation check.
Let's do this, and I get advantage on this, right? Because I've got my
got
son,
Alec.
my
Yep.
canonical son with me. My next of kin.
heir.
Okay, so that's the heir.
I feel like your
to the-
heart's gonna break if you
throne.
ever ask about his dad.
I never want to hear about him. He doesn't exist. He's
We're
dead
never
to
taking
me.
him back to his family.
Okay, so a 17.
And you're just looking for a way out of the city?
I'm looking for a way out of the city and transportation for a large amount of gold. Whether that be just remembering that we have a briefcase of holding and can put all of the shit in there, or maybe like a way to get out of the city, possibly. Ways to get into and out of like the area around the castle, perhaps.
There are train tickets out of the Crown District. It's the same station where you came on, that platform that you guys came onto. You just simply go back. And there are trains that like come by like buses and can take you off.
Okay.
There is not a fee to leave. There's only a usually what you gather, a large fee to get back. But most of the royal people of this district have little cards that they're able to like use and recharge to get here and back if they ever have to leave the district. Most people, you're going around and just kind of observing, asking around. Most people don't really leave this place once they're here. It's very rare. So the train like times where it comes and goes is far and few and far between. Is that the right way you say it?
Far and few in between.
You have to be there at a very certain time, which is the same time that you guys got here, late at night. And if you
Okay.
miss it, you're kind of stuck here until morning,
All right.
or until
so,
at least hours and hours later. So it's
so
not
if
very
we were
frequent.
to get onto this train and no one were to get onto it with us, we would not be able to be followed by anyone up there, to my knowledge.
You're not totally sure, but you would assume that as long as you're not on the train, or there's not some other way to, like Abdul said, flipping gravity, or having some kind of device to flip gravity would still be dangerous. Because as soon as you did it, if you're not on the train, you would just start
plummet.
falling.
Pretty much what I know is we can just take the train back at that same time we left, or we got there.
That seems like one way.
Is there any other way we could leave here?
If you did happen to find like a different method of reversing your gravity, you could. The only problem would be is falling safely.
I was more wondering about a device that could do this, because that would be cool to just like, if someone's running at me, I just reverse their gravity. That'd be funny.
You kill them.
They
Just go into space. That's like if you
Or in
had a
this
gun
case,
that shot
Earth.
people into orbit instantly.
Okay, but tell me you don't want a gun that shoots people into orbit.
Oh no, of course I do.
Okay.
It's a high level of magic, but it's like you don't have the device. It's not being sold anywhere.
Right,
No one else
right.
has it.
And so from the castle there is a pretty much like, are there alleys that we could cut between, ways to stay out of sight, more stealthy routes to take back to this train?
You look if you're like when you walk past the castle just to kind of get an eye on it. All of these buildings, like I said, are sort of suspended and just kind of floating next to each other. You could theoretically climb the front of it to get onto the first level's roof, and then try and climb the second level, into the third level, into that in the very back. There's this circular, almost like tower that becomes the highest point of this almost bell-shaped bell-shaped castle. I don't know how to. It's more like this. This is
Okay.
like the castle shape, and then on the very back there, there's
Yeah.
that's where it goes like up and gets to taller. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Audio listeners, he was doing some hand signals, just like putting his hands together. It's kind of like a diamond shape.
It looks like
a little McDonald's.
You know what
logo
a bell
in the
looks like?
middle-ish. Like a bell.
yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Except it's a 3D bell, and the bell gets taller.
And how much like traffic is there in and out of the train station? Would we stick out like sore thumbs, or could we blend into a crowd? How would it look?
You guys blend into the crowd now, thanks to Gillian's kingliness.
Well, if there's
You
a
notice immediately that there is a lack.
Your wetsuits.
There's a lack of patrol around this general area, around this area in general. And Gillian, when he goes up to find like guards to talk to, the first ones he runs into is at the castle and the front door. It's protected. You know that there is a squadron. There's a leader. There's a marshal here.
But what would they
it's
have
not-
to worry about? You know,
It's not heavy.
So
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
never.
sense.
There's
Right.
nothing is shady here. They feel relatively safe and pretty
Actually,
cocky about it as well.
It's all shady.
What looks the most flammable in the area?
Oh my god.
Are there any structures of
I feel like we're all gonna have different plans.
Yeah, and they're all going to be
flammable nature?
executed simultaneously.
Yes.
And to
When do you guys-
disastrous
hey,
effect.
No,
Just
none of the
look
buildings
around
are
the
made of
Crown
wood.
District. Nothing is made of wood. There is no
There
wood.
is-
Nothing that could be possibly.
You look across the street and there's
Set
a
ablaze?
firefighting place.
Is there a fucking firefighting place, like a firehouse,
There-
Fire.
fire department? Because I want to
Yeah,
set the
there we
fire
go.
department on fire.
Why, dude?
I don't know. Fuck them. Fuck you and your confidence.
There are trees.
They're
What-
volunteer.
They think they're better than me? Set your fire department on fire. What are you gonna do? Who's gonna put it out?
Probably the fire department pretty quickly.
Our crew spends the day gathering information. As night comes and daytime, which in this area is a lot darker than usual, being surrounded by an immense amount of clouds. It's almost always cloudy, always dim. Very small amounts of light, naturally.
What did you say?
We move past all of these beautiful buildings, down the malachite floors, into that restaurant, up into the section where our crew stays. With the sound of the smell of a burning match, the area is illuminated to reveal 6 faces huddled together, and their planning session begins.
Okay, so what if we set the fire department on fire?
Fucking insane. You just
All
lit
right,
a
all
match. Don't say that when you have fire in your hand.
Just
Glove,
joking. God, Jay,
What if we
Oh,
drowned
you were
the
like
the
water
robot only says
department?
glub glub.
be more like
Okay.
Alphonse, will you, Jay? God.
Glub glub.
All right, so
glub.
Gil, Gil, what did you find?
So here's the layout. Couple guards at the entrance, one human, one warforged. First floor, there's barracks right on the left. 2 floors also serves as a charging station for those robots. First floor is all humanoids. Second floor is where we'll start to see security cameras mounted on the ceilings, as well as those warforged opponents. I figure if there's some way to disable their electrical systems, the people should not be as formidable.
Well, if they have cameras, do you know if they monitor them live and from where?
I didn't, when I was looking around the place, I didn't see anywhere that looked like, if they did, it would be in the barracks, I assume.
The closest thing I could imagine is some sort of magical ward that triggers an alarm if they detect something. So my guess is, based on their staffing, is that it could be automatic.
Did you learn anything about the 3rd floor security?
I couldn't get that far, except that there's some sort of secret defense. Okay, yes, you can go. Go ahead.
Ollie speaks up. He just kind of jumps forward as soon as you say go ahead. Magical alarms. That feels like something for the 3rd, right? The 3rd level?
Yeah,
He looks
true.
visibly excited.
Smart kid.
Yeah.
There's no reason they wouldn't have them there too.
Well, I was just thinking that the king has to walk around there. Well, I wouldn't want to walk around a bunch of robots and shit if I was in my bedroom. Don't you have like your own kind of safe? So if like I don't know, the king's treasure is like a safe and is this too much?
Keep going. I mean, this could all totally be wrong, and we go up there and just get, killed.
Maybe there's
instantly,
nothing. Oh, we went 2 different directions.
but Better to be over prepared.
Well, if the king's, so if you didn't see any vault on the 1st or 2nd level, then it's with the king. Maybe only he has access to it.
That makes sense, unless there was some sort of treasurer or someone that handled it.
No, that makes sense. It would make sense for it to be on the 3rd level. The only question is, how do we get up there?
Now, okay, you can stop saying glub glub now. I want to know if you picked up on anything I might not have. Alphonse.
I picked up on the fact that my companions in machinery were not awake during the day, most likely asleep.
Alphonse, do you know if there would be any way to disable the mechanism that wakes them up?
You could rip out our life force,
Oh,
but we would never wake up.
Well, yeah, I don't know if we want to do that exactly.
Not too worried about honor with these guys. I mean, they're robots, right?
So, hey, do you think
Weaponry.
if getting picked up by the cameras, that is what wakes up the Warforged?
Magical alarm, probably. Yeah.
They may just take the night shift.
Or night shift. So maybe it might be better to try to approach this during the day.
If they
It's
charge,
just as dark out.
if they charge during the day and they're in barracks alone charging, I can use my abilities to try and disable that mechanism during the day, so that when night comes, if the alarm does go off, their weapon systems don't activate.
Alphonse,
We need to do this tonight, okay?
do Warforged, when they're charging, are they aware of their surroundings, or is it like sleeping?
Oh! They're
Were you
always aware of
charging
their surroundings.
for a second, Alphonse?
I was processing information. Everyone is built differently, including my people.
Here's what I learned, okay? There's a council that meets up every day. I'm pretty sure around midday. King's usually part of it, but the king is actually sick right now, so he's gonna be wandering around the 3rd floor a lot.
The king is sick.
Yes, the king is sick. Okay.
We can't have
Now-
that. I'll make sure to help him out with that.
Now, the barracks
we don't
on the
need to-
1st floor and the 2nd floor are connected, and there's a chance it might also go to the 3rd floor. And that very well could be a good way to enter, because they're going to be watching the main stairs. But that involves us getting past all the Warforged.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go jumping around all those Warforged. Unless, for some reason, they decided to take a trip somewhere. You know, maybe they were following somebody, doing something.
A diversion.
Or they were following some horse. I begin to cast the Find Steed spell.
Which does what?
Makes a horse. That's right. In this case, the cat's out of the bag. Where the horse is out of the horse.
Stable.
If we let the horse out, they'll be preoccupied handling a horse.
What can you put the horse back for right now?
Nay.
That's what the horse sounds like.
That's funny. It does take 10 minutes to cast, so I probably don't fully sit there casting a horse. But yeah, I do have a horse.
Abdul speaks up. If the king is sick, this is the perfect time to. I mean, if he died, no one would notice.
Oh, hang on. We
Whoa,
don't need to kill him.
Abdul,
all right?
Abdul, take it down a couple dozen notches.
You were there. You met I was there for the boss too. If the king doesn't disappear tonight, we're all dead.
Yeah, we'll just sail away. It's fine. We've been told we're dead before.
We'll still make sure he disappears.
Who's gonna
but in a
take care of my
different sense.
froctopus if I'm dead?
I can take care of your octopus.
Yeah, we can all take care of your froctopus.
I've always wanted one. I really
Well,
like
what if you
pretzels.
just left too? You know, you wouldn't want to work under this crooked guy anyway.
No, of course not. What are you gonna do if you don't do what he says?
Well, maybe we make this king aware of his plot, and that takes care of that problem for us.
Well, I think we need to meet the king really before we decide.
Oh, yeah.
I could start a lot of problems here.
Now,
No,
I'm
I
not
think-
sure if meeting the king is good as much as just taking his stuff and then never seeing him would be.
Arranging a meeting with the king is probably one of our best bets to get into the 3rd floor.
But the king is sick. They'll probably just send a representative.
That's more.
You'll have to demand that you speak to the king yourself. You'll need something urgent, like a threat of some kind, or
His ears. Well, we have a
I'm not
threat
gonna,
of some
I
kind.
can't lie to these people about why I'm here.
well,
Oh,
okay,
you can
couldn't
tell
lie
them. You can tell
exactly,
them that
but,
you want to
uh,
warn them of danger for the king.
And the danger is me.
You both speak that language. What if you were translating? Then you wouldn't be lying.
Oh! Two birds with one stone. Ollie speaking.
It's okay, Apple. He's not talking about you. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Upside down gravity bird is breaking my mind
It's
right now.
continuously flying upside down.
Apple was in the train, okay?
Okay.
Apple is currently sitting on the ceiling.
If you're talking with the king, then one of us can sneak out and find wherever he stores his money.
That's my boy! Yes! Okay, so if you two are talking to the king, we just kind of slip away.
Are you certain you won't be caught? Like-
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Do you have a
But
way
I
to
will need the
avoid-
briefcase.
Do you have a way to avoid the cameras?
I know a spell that can help us, but I have to be there with you.
What does the spell do?
Well, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking
Okay,
you
stop-
and your
stop with all the
companions from
bullshit.
detection.
Stop.
Hey, how about this?
Stop.
How about this? How about this one? You create a
D&D
20-foot
Beyond?
radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. That point being you.
Oh,
Mine
that's
gives
good.
you a +10 bonus to dexterity, not to be meta.
Okay, well mine
To stealth
mine makes fog. So I mean,
Well, I
right?
think if
You don't
they
even
saw
need to make
fog,
a check if the cabs can't
if they
see
saw
you.
fog in the cameras, they would know something's up.
Yeah,
we'd
we're
either
going-
need to disable
we-
the cameras
we are continuously going through clouds. I don't think it would be too crazy.
Okay,
If
the
we're doing
clouds
the
inside.
plan where we get taken to the king, you pose as a king, why would we need to worry about security?
Well,
You
'cause
two
we're
are still
slipping
gonna
away.
need to slip in.
Oh, Chip, I don't want to sneak past security.
No, hey, look, it'll be fine. All right,
What if I trip?
you're not gonna
You won't
trip.
because you'll be on a horse.
No, we're not. We will not be on a horse.
Just guys, I just feel like the horse needs to be a part of the plan somehow. I want to include the horse. Sure, it
Gillian?
doesn't exist yet.
All
It
right.
hasn't been birthed, but I want the horse to be included.
If things go wrong, I promise we will bring out the horse.
The
That
horse
will be
takes 10 minutes to bring out.
The horse is our escape plan.
the horse. Yeah, the horse is our escape plan, but we need a code word for the horse.
How
Okay,
long can you
how
hold
about-
your... Wait. How long can you hold your breath in the briefcase?
It's Constitution. Ollie says as the DM.
I put Jay in the briefcase and see how long she lasts.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a save?
It is. Pretty
Or
sure.
is there like an amount of time?
I did.
It's
17,
so you can. Okay,
17.
So listen. Hold on.
Yeah.
So you can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to your Constitution plus, or sorry, your it's a 1 plus your Constitution modifier. So if your con is +4, you can hold your breath for 5 minutes.
So I can just do it for 4 minutes then.
May I inspect this briefcase? Glove, glove.
I give him the briefcase.
Steam starts to kind of like exit out of the sleeves for a second, just like small amounts of smoke, and then it goes.
If one is inside this briefcase, and the briefcase is broken, they will be lost in this briefcase's dimension forever.
So that's not worth it.
After 10 minutes, you will suffocate and die. Glove, glove.
Glove, glove.
Thank you for that last part. Well, then we
Okay,
just
I
make
don't-
sure the briefcase doesn't break by putting it in a
No,
bunch
no,
of bubble
no.
wrap.
I don't know if anybody needs to get into the briefcase. We just need to put the gold in the briefcase.
I'm more willing to lose the gold than a friend, Gillian.
I really want to bust out a window on the horse.
Thank you, Ollie.
And Ollie covers his mouth.
Ollie, if you play
Oh,
your cards
damn,
right,
now
I'll
we
let
gotta
you
bust out a window on the horse.
Ollie, if you play your cards right, I'll let you name the horse.
Okay. So Gillian, you put the horse in the briefcase. And then when we need him,
That's a fucking awesome plan. Wait, hang on. Does the horse need to breathe? Let's see.
No, Gillian, horses need to breathe.
Is it a magic?
Well,
is,
it's
it
not
is it
really-
an arcane
it's a,
horse?
It's a spirit that assumes the form of a horse.
Spirits don't need to breathe, do they?
awesome.
I think meeting the king makes sense going in. But who would all be going in? Would we all go in together to meet this king?
Here's what I think. I think it would just be probably me and Jay meeting the king to kind of distract all of the security situation, because they would be focused on that. Then I think we would need. I think we should send someone to deal with the charging station for the Warforged. To be honest, I think we should absolutely deal with that,
Let's send.
because the alarms are probably going to go off based on how we exist.
Do you think we could?
Well-
we saw some Warforged, right? I wonder if we could disguise Alphonse enough to like get him in to sabotage it.
That's a good idea.
Okay, we probably could. So you want?
So we would. So here, let's dole it out. So we'd basically put Alphonse on the duty of sabotaging the Warforged. Maybe we send. Let's send Abdul with Alphonse just to up their chances too.
That's fair.
He's a mechanic.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the briefcase in with me, with the horse. I'm going to remove the horse, put the gold in the briefcase,
Yeah.
and then leave the briefcase by the door for you guys to grab and walk out with safely. And then I will be on the horse and lead the people who will obviously be chasing me, because I am on a horse.
Oh, I like that plan. That's cool.
I like that
And-
plan. Maybe we could keep Alphonse and Abdul in the barracks, and they take and you drop it by the barracks or something, and they smuggle out. Unless we don't want to trust them with it.
Well, I think you guys walking in and then walking out and just grabbing the briefcase along the way.
Yeah.
Maybe we
could
like
work.
slide it by over by the door, and you just walk by and grab it.
First floor one is.
We dress Alphonse as one of the Warforged in there, and maybe Abdul is like a prisoner or something.
A prisoner, maybe a mechanic. Maybe it's like, it's time for their
Mechanic.
monthly checkup.
A mechanic, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
You
like
know,
that. I like that.
the-
I think if we pose Alphonse as a Warforged and he like pretends to be charging as well, he's like, that could be really effective.
I think if we don't end up killing the king, I wouldn't kill the king, but I probably won't be there, so it won't really matter.
I think let Jay and I worry about the king thing. You handle the stealing.
The boss, the Blossom
Blossom
guy.
Blossom.
I think
Yeah.
we need to deal with him in some way as well, and having like
Don't, yeah,
These
I've
guys
also
deal
don't
with him
worry.
as
I've
easy.
got that stuff clocked. I guess you guys are gonna try and scale the
gonna-
outside.
Yeah, we're gonna scale the outside and then jump out of the belt like the window on a horse and basically lure them away.
So your goal
you
is
guys are-
basically you are trying to find the vault, and then as soon as you do, you're trying to get it, and then like make a distraction and make a scene afterwards. So you need to get out. You need to get in quiet and get out loud, basically.
Yep. And then I get out loud with this horse, and I'll switch the gold into the briefcase, slide it over. We'll get on the horse, and whoosh, we're out.
So you're gonna have the briefcase as well. Sounds good. It's also got pants in there, so you can use the pants to scale.
Yes!
Okay, I think we've got a plan.
At the end of the first night of planning,
Thank you.
Abdul goes, so why did we turn all the lights off and light a match? And then with that,
For dramatic effect, man.
it goes out and you all take another long rest. The next day, you continue preparing. You do what exactly for your preparations on the next day? Just,
I would like to make a little guy out of pillows and such.
that's right. And Jay switching
For
spells.
no reason in particular.
I
Gillian
switched my
is
spells.
making a horse.
I made a horse last night and I put it in a bag.
All right.
Wait,
Put it in the
no one
briefcase.
got to see. No one got to see it. I just said I gotta go put the horse in the bag, and then I went into a room, closed the door, and you just saw 10 minutes of flashing lights under the door. And I came out. I came out steaming and said it's done.
Fucking nothing.
you also. What's up?
I also wanted to train Ollie slightly in just like climbing
Yeah.
and sneaking,
Yeah.
things like that, so maybe he would have an easier time climbing this wall.
Yeah, I'll give
Maybe
him a
also-
bonus to his rolls today.
I think. I
Hey,
think.
should we schedule
Chip,
the meeting or should we just fucking roll up, dude?
We should schedule it. I think we should
then
be
that's-
like, hey,
that's
we
what
need
we're
to
gonna
talk to
do.
him now.
That's
yeah.
what we're gonna do.
Chip, you need to be one who disguises fucking
Okay,
Alphonse.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
disguise Alphonse. Do you want me to roll a performance?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say you guys do that today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that today.
Because we're trying to send Alphonse in
Shit.
today, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, 19.
But if you send them in today, they don't need to stay there.
Yeah, so like this is the next day, right? Like we're talking here because this is the day of the plan that we're doing this.
I wasn't on that day.
Oh, were you not?
Oh,
No, I'm still on the day where you guys wake up, take the extra day to prepare,
No,
and then
that's-
the next day comes.
That's it. We've
That's-
done everything we wanted to do for that day.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I think we're preparing during the day and attacking during the night, right?
And attacking during the night. Yeah.
Okay, so the previous day, you guys dress up Abdul and Alphonse, train Ollie, make things, and then the next day, you guys roll up to the kingdom. The castle. The castle. You guys roll up to the castle,
in the
and you
evening.
watch as Abdul and Alphonse roll up first.
God. I'm already stressed.
And they have a little conversation. You're a distance away. You can exactly hear. Jay can read their lips.
Yeah.
Can I cast guidance on Alphonse too when he goes?
Well, I already rolled, but
it is your destiny, Alphonse. Just add a D4. Just add a D4.
sure. Okay, cool. You can read their lips. Abdul basically walks up and goes, and then sorry, Abdul says that, and Alphonse says,
I am here to get recharged and inspected. This is my inspector. He's a little nervous and shy.
and after like a more a bit of a conversation there between the guards, or to that one guard that Gillian met the day, a few days before, they are let in. And they
Okay,
walk
awesome.
in through the front door and take a hard left there to into the barracks. And then you guys pull up.
I look up towards where Chip is and I give him a little nod because I want to know where he is actively, like where he's stationed before he starts climbing in.
Okay, yeah, we would probably be towards the east side.
Okay.
Of this.
I just need to know so I can point in your general direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're rolling up now to the gates. Me and
We're
Jay?
rolling up.
You're rolling up.
Okay.
Looking very regal.
I roll up and I start speaking in primordial.
Hey, Gillian!
Gillian Tides,
Whoa! What is he saying?
Gillian Tidestrider, champion of the undersea, hero of the deep, defenestrator of the adulteress. And we have come here to teach your king that there is no ethical consumption over capitalism. Take us to
saying-
him.
Roll.
I saying that all in primordial, by the way.
I know
Okay.
you're scaring the guard that you met a few days ago.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I knew this guy.
He heard you speak.
We'll just say it was a magic spell or some bullshit. I don't fucking. We'll say it was my brother.
I
Sure,
translate all that.
No, don't say it like that though. Say whatever you think is gonna get us done.
Okay.
He like stands up and like has his hand on his weapon, and he's like holding his hand out, and he's like backing up a little bit. Well, what's going on, friend?
I'm sorry, sir. This is Gillian Tidestrider, champion of the undersea. Something. He's the king of the undersea, really, and
I'm not.
he is, and he's very excited about it.
No, I'm not the king, and I never will be. Royalty in blood doesn't work in practice.
Royalty and blood is the most important thing in practice, he says. Speaking of, we need to speak to your king. There's been whisperings.
We've been hired to kill him.
Jay, roll deception with advantage. It's only advantage because Gillian's speaking a different language.
That's so fun.
Wait, who's rolling, me or?
You are.
Okay.
You're
With
the
advantage.
point.
Don't worry, Jay. It's your destiny to convince them.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
On the first roll.
What?
What's my second roll, just in case? 12. Okay. But natural 20 on the first roll.
No fucking way. Seriously?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes
We're
way.
fucking in, dude. Yes.
Okay.
These guards are really gullible.
He's like grabbing his chin, and he's like, I talked to it. He's like freaking out a little bit, and then
Again,
all
I'm
of a
not.
sudden
My friend here is lying to you continuously.
a figure steps up in these like more like adorned blue robes, and kind of puts his hand on the shoulder of this guard and says, "Now calm down, my child. I overheard a king was visiting."
Yes, King
That's
Gillian of the
completely
Undersea.
wrong. And here we are.
My name is I'm the bishop. I'm Marcellus Marcianus von Frankfurt Schwindel de Magianus III. Pleasure to meet you, and wherever you come from.
No, it's a pleasure. Yeah, I shake his hand. we
Please,
come from the Undersea. Yes, I'm his envoy and translator.
The Undersea.
Yes.
This is the most magical day. I've never seen somebody so. And he gets like closer to.
I'm a fish.
He gets closer to Gillian.
He says
He does look-
it's an honor.
Kingly. Might I ask what you're here to see the king about?
Killing him.
Wow. A strange language. It sounds almost primeval.
Oh, very close actually. Yeah.
It's primordial, and if anyone here can speak it, we are fucked.
Dude, this is so awesome.
Listen, I'm sorry, sir, but it's very private matters, and I don't think we can speak about it in public.
Skip on, babe.
I've heard the king has been fairly sick, but if it's this important, I can at least get you up to the 3rd level. You'll probably meet with his retainer, and
Absolutely.
okay, yeah.
I was drinking, you prick.
Absolutely, whatever works. This is of the utmost importance right
He
now.
starts ushering you into the castle, and he's like, "Please just follow." And might I ask, what gods are there in the Undersea?
What?
Do you mind asking him that? Ask him about the religion, the gods.
What God? Please, I could talk about this all day, but you won't understand. Big fish, big fish.
1 second. Blobble dooble gobble dobble.
There must be some.
Say you make a mockery of my people, and for what?
Do you speak in common?
No, I'm saying this all. I'm just in primordial now, like for consistently.
Hold on. Jay can speak primeval, right? No.
Yeah,
he
she
can't.
can
I can,
understand
I
what
can.
I'm saying.
Well, you can? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Making sure. Chip can
He
also
knows
speak
what I'm
primeval.
saying.
No, I
primordial?
cannot.
Just
I
so I
You
can
can
cannot.
speak celestial.
I speak celestial.
The,
Alright, this
the
makes
language
sense.
of the gods.
For some
You can speak to
reason.
the horse, because this is celestial fey.
But the horse only speaks horse.
I'm gonna voice act the horse.
Actually, no, never mind. It would
voice acting
speak
the horse. I literally
celestial.
don't know.
No, the horse would speak celestial. You're right. All right, so Bishop Marcellus
awesome.
Margellus von Frankfurt Schwindel de Margellus III takes you guys up to
Fuck.
the second level, just kind of waving and bowing at the Warforged who are sitting, and they do look asleep at the moment here on the. Oh, this is the night. You guys said you're attacking the night. The
Yes,
night
we are
time?
attacking tonight. Yeah.
So you basically caught the bishop on his way out, leaving. He was working here today. And as you walk into the castle,
I
the guard that
tell-
you spoke to a few days ago, Gillian, is just like fucking stunned, awestruck by the fact that he met a king.
I just salute him.
On the way to the third floor, I translate from
And I say to the
Gillian
guard too,
stories.
you've caused this.
I translate stories of Krabakar, Krab from Gillian.
You speak of Krabakar, Krab.
I love Krab.
Leviathan of the Undersea. The moving fortress.
Okay,
Finally, we've canonized it.
he begins to lead you guys up to the second level, and being with the bishop gives you a pretty good pass throughout the entire building so far. However, we're going to switch over. Cut, Chip and Ollie. What's going on?
you Chip, you hear in your head as I point in your general
natural 20.
direction. I point in your general direction. I whispered to you, "We're in."
Oh shit. All right.
I shout loudly, we're in Primordial.
Ollie, they're in. All right. Just
really
like
selling
yesterday. Just like yesterday. Remember how we practiced?
Yeah. All right, I can do this.
All right. I'm gonna hang on to this. We need to get up there. Make sure no guards see you, though.
I think that the guard is kind of not even paying attention.
Good. Perfect. All right. Let's. You first. And I want to kind of help him up.
No, he just grabs it himself because he's extremely tall.
He's taller than Chip.
Oh yeah. I know. Sorry. And I just kind of like.
Here, come on. And he like
No,
helps you
I
up.
got it. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, just lift me a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like all right. Just like put your feet right. I'm just
hold
gonna
my
stand. Just gonna stand. No. Okay. You hold my hand. Okay. Now I'm just gonna. All right. Now I'm gonna try and scale the building.
Okay,
Hey, by
so
the way, Chip, if you want something helpful with this, the immovable rod is in the briefcase.
Oh.
As
I also
are
put the
as are
little-
pants.
I also put the little dummy thing in the briefcase as well.
it's easy enough to get a little like you get started and get onto the first kind of section of the roof here on the first like the ground level, and you look up and above you is this massive scale of the second story wall, and then an even much larger third scale to like an entrance or like a window of the third story. And it looks like you have to go around the right side of the building. So you're going to have to be climbing a wall and sort of like moving your way right and then up to get to like just to a part where you can even enter the third level. So first off, I'm going to have you and Ollie roll
I'm going to-
athletics, but with the immovable rod, it's a bit different.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think I
use
would
it.
use the immovable rod.
The immovable
You can-
rod would definitely
hey.
give you some leverage when like there's nothing
Yeah.
really to.
I have a
Yeah.
question,
Yeah.
bro. Have you ever seen when they climb and they make like little holds on the way?
Yeah.
You could basically you could tie something around yourself and use the immovable rod to hold yourself if you fall.
I could do that for Ollie if it was hard for him to climb.
I will say it definitely will help if you fall. So what are you using it for? You're kind of just clicking it into place every time you move, so that if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fall, you're tied to it, and then you won't like fall off the roof
Yeah.
or the side of the wall. So you tie some pants to it, and just continue to move it along
Yes.
every time you guys move. In that case, you and Ollie will have will roll with advantage with your help, but you will just roll a general athletics check.
Okay. Can I do acrobatics instead?
This is not acrobatics.
Damn. Blow on it.
It literally says that you.
Blow on it. Blow on it.
It literally
Blow on
says
it.
you attempt to climb a sheer, slippery cliff or scale a wall.
What did you get?
8. Wait,
Oh.
9. Wait,
Ollie
8.
rolled really well.
Wow, Ollie's doing better than Chip.
Good job,
You rolled
Ollie.
a 20,
8.
not
I got
natural.
an 8.
Holy
I got an
shit,
8.
Ollie, let's go.
Wow.
Ollie is gonna earn naming that fucking horse.
So Ollie starts to climb, and you're kind of just like, you're in front of him trying to lead the way here. and within like halfway up to the second story roof, your fingers slip and you begin to plummet down into the unseeable abyss of the clouds. But
But you die.
but the pants snag onto the immovable rod
Tied to my pants.
tied to your pants.
And
your
I'm
pants
hanging
do
down.
rip.
Upside down with my pants hanging around my ankle.
I hope you have a good belt.
And Ollie's like, Chip!
Ah! I mean, help! Pull the pants! Pull the pants!
Now you can roll an acrobatics check with disadvantage to recover.
With this advantage, oh no.
All right, I'm gonna roll it on D&D Beyond. That's a natural one anyway.
Oh, fuck!
You didn't roll a natural one!
Goddamn
clip!
And then that's a
Chip,
that's a
stop.
6 after that.
Chibo!
Dude,
It's a what?
We can't help him here.
It's a natural 1.
Okay. Your pants slip off your ankles, you begin to plummet.
Fuck. I don't have the immovable rod because it's what's holding the pants.
Ollie rolled a 19 to save you. I just don't know how he saves you. Okay, so as you're falling, make
I grab onto his
a
leg.
sleight of hand check as Ollie removes his pants and dangles it below you so that you can use
Jesus.
it as a rope,
Okay.
an extra rope to grab
Jesus
onto.
Christ, 28.
Okay.
God, thank God.
So both of you are pantsless right now in your undergarments as you're holding on to his pants and your pants. And you're just like
way to
dangling
lose
and below you.
You used the pants. I'm so proud of you.
Chip, are you sure you didn't need training for climbing?
Hey, who's the master here? Okay, it's all part of the plan.
I'm not sure
Now pull me up by the pants.
Is this training?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he begins to pull you up, and you are able to grab back onto the immovable rod and retie yourself. However, you are still pantsless, and so is Ollie. And now you guys have extra pants on. Like you use your pants basically that fell off to like tie yourselves back to the immovable rod.
Dude,
and you
pants as a
will.
word has no meaning to me anymore. After this.
Nothing.
All right,
It's just
so
a sound.
go ahead and make another athletics check here. The last one to get to. As you
come
guys
on.
get to the rest of the way.
Come on.
16.
Much
That's
better.
good. Thank God. I'm actually so
my God.
stressed because you have like the most dangerous job of
Yeah, my palms were sweating. I was like,
climbing
if he
above
fucks
a
this
pit
up.
of death.
It's a really good thing that that Chip had advantage from his training because he rolled a 6 and then a 17.
Oh my God.
You mean
Ollie,
Ollie?
yeah.
Or?
If
Sorry, Ollie.
didn't-
I'm just
Thank
thinking about
God.
names. All right, so
Dude,
you
that
you
was
guys make
almost
it.
a disaster.
You guys
Imagine-
get to a window. You're on the right side of the building here, in the very top story. You get all the way to the third level, and you're looking into this window, and it looks like a bedroom, a much smaller bedroom, but still fancily decorated, seeming to be like maybe a family bedroom or family bed chambers, but it's just one bedroom, and it's a small little window. There is no. Well, I mean, it's up to you on how you get in or not, but it doesn't seem.
I think we just go in here.
All right, how are we getting in?
Just open the window.
It's not budging.
It's not. Just open it. You gotta pull it hard.
No, there's no way to open it on the outside.
Okay, you're like fucking really strong, right? Use your strength.
You just want me to punch it?
No, don't punch it. It's glass.
And a
use my
flashback to
shield?
Jay Farron saying, "The doors on the windows on the second floor don't open, open."
We're on the third level right now, Jay. In my head.
Probably the third one too, to be fair.
Keep on bang,
I'd like
bang,
to.
bang.
What is the locking mechanism on this window? Can I see it?
It looks like this is like a 2-pane window. You'd have to slide something in to unlatch the lock.
Sure,
But it's only from the inside.
I'm
On the
going to
outside,
use
it
my
looks flush, but there's like a little crevice.
thieves'
Okay.
tools to try and slip something in between.
So roll sleight of hand plus 3 with your proficiency. Well, actually, it already has plus 3 with your proficiency.
yeah.
So just roll sleight of hand.
Okay, that. Ooh, 28.
Yeah, easy enough. It unlocks, and you're able to slide it open, and you guys, one by one, get into this bedroom.
We creep
And
in.
then we switch back over to the people who are with the bishop. Assumingly, Chip, go ahead and roll a stealth check now.
I have advantage because I don't have pants, right? Nothing weighing me down. Nothing.
That makes so much
Surely.
sense.
Stop asking for
Surely.
advantage.
No,
Just
yeah,
roll
no,
a
here's
stealth
your
check.
legs rubbing together. because
Damn
there's
it.
no
Okay,
pants.
that's fine. I got a 19.
All right. You assume that you can stealthily and you can stealthily creep through these bedrooms into a hallway. You find yourselves in the royal study, a dimly lit room with not briefcases, sorry, but libraries, cases of books, bookcases. That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
And just like lounging furniture. And across from this hallway that you walk out of into the study is another hallway, and into the right seems to be a staircase, which you now hear footsteps coming up and the sound of Gillian. As you guys were led through the castle, up the second level, past the guards who were guarding the hallway that leads to the feast hall and the audience chamber. You walk through the audience chamber, past the throne, and you go to that door. And the bishop says, I have to get back home, back to the cathedral now. It's a pleasure to meet you, King. Gillian, as soon as you're up these stairs, the staircase here, you'll meet with a retainer. He should be nearby. And, he should allow you to see the king. I mean, you are another king. This is important. Even if the king is sick, it shouldn't be no deal. And let me know how it goes. Put in a good word. I would love to hear
course,
more about
absolutely.
that crab.
We'll make sure to put in a word when we fucking abduct or kill him. Thank you so much.
He says, "Have a blessed day, priest."
Bishop.
Bishop, my bad. I'm sorry.
May the gods be with you.
Yeah, so he
You
just
will
holds open
need
this.
them.
He actually pulls out like a key to unlock the door, and holds open this just basic wooden door, and leads into a spiral staircase that goes up this sort of back in tower that leads up into the third level. And you guys walk up, and Gillian is still kind of shouting.
I look over at Gillian and give him a little smirk because it's going smoothly so far.
Look out,
Tide
King, we're
stride.
coming. This would be the time to run. If I can't teach you the meaning of justice, I'll teach you the meaning of fear.
Gillian Tidestrider.
Gillian Tidestrider, everybody.
Skibbity bobble bottom.
The moment you start hearing Gillian's voice echo throughout the hall, or that stairwell that they are assumingly coming up, you start to see the door open up on the other side of the hallway. What do you do?
Wait, what?
Did you not just hear what I said?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing
Okay.
them.
No,
One
I
more
wasn't.
time. Run me through. I'm sorry.
I just did them. They're walking up the staircase that the bishop just led them in. You can hear Gillian's yelling and primordial echo throughout, and their footsteps. It's very loud, and it's so loud, in fact, that across from the hallway that you just exited is another door to another hallway that seems to be opening right now, where you and Ollie are standing on the opposite side of, in this study room, this kind of like squarish with rounded edges study, royal study chamber.
Okay.
What do you do? Door is opening.
We
See a
hide.
foot step out. Okay, roll stealth check. Another one.
Another one?
Hide under the sheets.
Damn it.
The king crawls in bed with Chip.
12.
Oh,
Okay.
Not amazing.
no.
All right.
Not amazing.
It's all these. Sorry, nothing. Okay, you dug behind one of the furniture, and as you do, that door opens, and you see stepping out this very like almost like pale gray skinned, like a cloud textured afro. This like very thin rimmed, small rectangular glasses resting on the nose, lavender colored dress suit. Almost like silver skin, actually, with silver eyes. He walks out and he looks peculiar around at the noises that come out of the staircase as you two
Globble dobble dobble.
Make your way outside, and you guys find yourselves in the same study room, the study hall, or the study chamber that Chip is currently hiding in. And you are greeted by the same person who immediately holds his hands out and says, "Oh no! What are you doing here?"
Crazy how no
Stop.
one here speaks primordial.
Why? Okay.
Sorry
Why would
to
anybody
intrude.
speak primordial?
Good question, Grizzly.
No, I say that in primordial, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry to intrude. The bishop brought us up here. We're
You are.
no. Sorry, this is very urgent.
Strider, champion of
This
the
is
undersea,
Gillian
hero of the deep,
Tide
defenestrator
Strider.
of the adulteress.
King of the undersea.
And Jay will now lie about me being a king so that we can
and
steal
I
yours.
am Jay, and I am his retainer and translator.
Where is all of
we
your
have-
money?
We have urgent news for the king, and we must meet with him right now.
And the urgent news is that he will die from us.
You are not allowed to meet with any king. The king is extremely ill, sick, and he
Listen,
will
I
not be seen
understand that.
by anyone,
What?
no matter how.
You are sick for not letting us pass. I am Gillian Tidestrider. I will heal him.
He says that this is a you are spitting on his honor right now by refusing him.
I wouldn't
To
go
see the
that
king.
far. I'll just heal. I'll heal your king
Please, quiet.
before I
You're
kill
just
him.
going to disturb him. Lower his voice, please.
Globbledov doof shut the fuck up, Gillian.
Gillian just says in common, "My bad."
I cannot allow anyone to see the king or speak to him. If there's a message that I can pass on, please leave it with me. And he steps forward away from the door, leaving that door kind of creaked open.
I would kind of like peek my head a little bit over to Jay. I want her to kind of see me.
I look over and
just kinda go,
yeah.
Get him out.
I begin
Well,
walking
this simply
forward a little
won't do.
bit.
I just start trying to walk past him.
Yeah. This simply won't do. We need to talk to the king right now. He's in
Okay.
grave
We
danger.
are not on official undersea business.
Wait, you
We're
just
on official undersea business.
you ignore him and walk right past him. Is that what I'm getting?
We're
Yeah,
walking
basically, I
forward a
wanna
little bit,
proudly-
yes.
proudly
So try to get him
stride
away
past
from the door frame.
Okay, guys, just make a. Wait, are you walking into the door that he just came out of?
No. We want
That's
him
what I
to
just
get
heard
away
from
from the door
Gillian.
frame.
Oh,
No, we're not going through that door, are we?
I wanted
No, I
to
thought we were
literally
going
go to
further
where the
down
king
the hall.
was, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Where's the king?
That's what I was thinking.
That's.
I
You don't know where the king is. You would assume
Yeah, I just
it's where he
figured there's
came
a
out
there's a
of
hall.
because he is the king's retainer.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he just
then
walked out of that
I'm
room.
gonna try and then I'm gonna probably try and walk past him into the door.
Into the door.
That's
that
what I was
Chip
thinking
and-
you were saying. All right, you walk right past him. Go ahead and make a strength check against his strength check.
I mean, either way, this is gonna make a distraction though.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's not very strong. You can tell. He's slender.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah, he rolled a 5. So, he tries to grab. No, hold on, please.
I pick him up
you
and try
cannot
and take
see
him
the
with
king.
me. I put him over my shoulder.
Oh,
You're
wait.
right. We will go see the king.
he says we shall go see the king.
You pick up this retainer and you start walking into that hallway. Chip, what are you doing?
I want to, as they're moving out of this hall, just kind of look over at Ollie and go, "What the fuck?" And then, okay, come on. And then I want to sneak in around. I want to kind of peek in a couple of doors as I'm moving along, looking for the a safe
In the
of
study
some
room.
kind.
There is only 2 doors.
Okay.
Or there is the door that you came in, or came from, which is a sequence of bed chambers. Any room that you look in, any door that you open in there just leads to another bedroom. All of them lights are off, all of them empty. And then in the study room, there's that door from across the hall, which Gillian and Jay and a kidnapped Gillian just really likes kidnapping people. Kidnapped retainer are walking into.
I think I will try and kind of follow them through there, but staying back far enough to where no one is.
Yeah, with your stealth check, I'll use the ones that you've already rolled. You and Ollie safely follow behind, as and as they make their way halfway through the hallway, you notice that there is a door on the right and a door on the left, and a door all the way at the end that they're walking towards right now.
All right. I'm gonna make some hand gestures at Ollie. I'm gonna like point to myself and then point to him, and then put my 2 fingers to my eyes, and I go left, and then I point right, and then I point forward, and then I hold my hand out flat, and then he looks confused, does he not?
What do I do?
No, just okay. You look in there. I look in here. Okay.
I'll take the left one. You take the right one.
Yes.
Okay.
Just peek. Just peek. Just peek.
Okay, you peek in and you see. Looks to be like a bathroom with a very large shower, or like a very large bathtub. It's super fancy, super nice. And then Ollie peeks in the other door, and it's really, really dark. There's no lights illuminating this hallway, but you do see the beginnings of another stairwell, another spiral staircase that lead up.
There's a staircase. What? Oh. There's another stairwell. It's really dark. We should probably go in there.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my god. This is actually happening.
I know, this is so cool. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good.
If I was still small, this would have never worked.
Well, actually, it would have been a lot easier, because then they wouldn't have been able to see you because you're small.
How would I climb the side of the building?
I don't know. Logistics, man. You're big now. Let's just deal with it.
Is someone there?
And you open the door, Gillian, as they rush into the hallway. I'm assuming you open the door. Right?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I open the door. Yes, I go through the door. The door.
The whole way down the hallway, the retainer you have over your shoulder is like, no, you cannot see the king. You do not go in that room. Please stop. And he's like banging on your back. And you burst open the door, and inside is this a very well decorated and furnished and lavish bedroom. And sitting up, your eyes immediately lock on a target in the bed of this kind of almost like a one of those beds that has the canopy over it, held by like poles on all 4 corners of the bed. It's this extremely ornamental bed, and at first there's like a little cloth that hangs over and obscures the kind of like blocks out light when you have it closed inside of the bed, but it's open just a little bit, and you walk in, and you guys lock on the figure in the bed, meant to be the
Target
king.
acquired.
And one
Take the
last
shot,
time,
Gillian.
the retainer says, "No, please, you can't. Please put me down."
I put him down.
And you guys see in front of you a human with soft, straight, golden hair and sort of a nightgown, but they look extremely young, like no more than 14. And he says, Mr. Watts, what's going on here? His eyes are kind of wide, and he looks in front of you.
Jay, can you take care of the bishop?
The bishop is
isn't
never
with
here.
us.
Oh wait, who's the? Oh, sorry,
The retainer.
Jay, can you Jay take care of the retainer?
What does that mean?
Retain him.
Detain the retainer.
Yeah, sure. I hold his hand.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking towards the king.
Well, are you actually restricting the retainer from doing anything?
I'm trying. Yeah. Well, not like too hard, I guess, but like just enough.
I mean,
Just interlock fingers with him. And all this.
rolls a 17 strength.
Oh god,
Oh,
he's
shit.
gonna totally beat me. Oh, that fell off my goddamn desk.
Yeah,
he
sure
beat
it
me.
did. Oh.
Just snatches his hand away and walks to the side and kind of stands next to the bed in front of you, Gillian.
I'm sorry. I thought that retainers.
And he just sort of like kind of tries to keep himself in front of this boy.
Of course.
And he looks annoyed. I'm sorry. Sir, this is a supposed king here to see you.
Not supposed king, the king of the undersea, and he has very important business here. Thank you.
This And he gestures over to the young boy. Is the current standing king, Mr. Leon Edison. I'm his retainer, Gareth Watts, and your severe lack of respect I'm willing to overlook. Just please state your business.
Sorry, we're from the undersea, you know, different culture.
Clearly.
I just begin loudly sniffing the air, and I'm going to use Divine Sense. If you want me to roll a check here, I want to try and sniff out if there's any evil in this room.
I feel like we came up with the check for rolling it
We
now, but
totally
I just
did. I
remember-
think we said it was like I
Arcane,
can't remember if we
right?
said it was. I think we said it was like religion.
Arcana? I think religion works. Let's do religion.
Yeah.
Let's do a religion sniff.
I actually have -1 to religion, so maybe we don't do religion.
I feel like Arcana just makes more sense. Either Arcana or
Arcana-
Perception.
Okay, let's do perception.
Perception also makes sense.
Let's do Perception and just add your Divine
I got a
Sense to it.
17 +1, so that's gonna be an 18.
Tilt your nose up to the air and you begin the Divine Sniff.
We'll smell about that.
And so far, you're not getting any smells or auras of that corruption that corrupted smell, the very putrid and specific smell to those who you have noticed surround those with tainted and evil hearts. To your guess, there is, at the moment, none of that in here.
Hello, Leon and Gareth. It's a pleasure to formally meet you.
He says it is a pleasure to formally meet you. Are you doing it in
Yeah, I'm doing it in common.
Oh, in common?
Yeah, so you just say that back.
Jake goes, wait, what?
Oh, sorry, I just casted comprehend languages and now you can understand him.
I'm sorry.
This is my first time meeting or speaking to a human king. But what ails this one?
I'm not sick, the boy says. I'm just not supposed to be seen. Well, he is sick. I do not know where you have gotten that from.
Hey, Gareth. Let the boy speak.
I'm not supposed to be seen because I'm not supposed to be the king. Isn't that right? Mr. Watts. I hear it all. Outside of my door. My father died recently. And he didn't appoint an heir, officially. His council is just trying to keep everything calm and run the show, I suppose. If they knew a kid was king, nobody would take it seriously.
Well, not that it's any less a qualifying factor than blood.
Yeah, Gareth just kind of like looks down at his
Do
feet
you want
and
to be?
sighs heavily.
Leon, do you want to be king?
Sorry, who are you? You guys.
Gillian Tidestrider, champion of the undersea, hero of the deep, defenestrator of the adulteress, singer-songwriter on Hole in Your Heart. And this is Jay Farron. Girl
Painter
boss.
and girl boss, yeah, sure.
Wait, you're not a king. The
Champion means
Retainer
king in
says.
some cultures.
deception check. I would say you can roll. You roll deception and Gillian roll persuasion now.
Okay, I can do that. Natural 20. Natural fucking 20.
Oh, wow.
I cannot
15.
make this
I got a
up.
15. 13
Holy
plus 5.
goddamn shit.
You guys have been rolling so good.
Holy
This has
fucking
gone really
ass.
smoothly so far.
No,
I'm waiting
it's
for it to go
awesome.
ass up. I'm waiting for it to go ass
Oh
up.
yeah, it's gonna go terribly wrong.
It has to.
What are you doing here? You can see he's trying to keep like a front of regalness,
Yeah, regalness, majesty. Even.
but he's pretty like shooken up that you guys barged into his room.
Where I'm from, we have a council as well. The difference mostly being that the council walks among us, of different races, of different kinds, from different places. A council meant to represent the people that hardly knows them is not something I would even call a council. Do you know what takes place on the layers below?
Is this a diplomatic visit?
In some ways, it can be. But mostly, I just want to help.
I'm not allowed to leave the castle. I've never been to the kingdom. I've never been outside the castle.
Strange words from a king.
I wasn't the king. Just a little while ago, I was just a prince.
Pardon yourself and let's get out of here. Have you seen the layers beneath?
I know that they're there.
Do you know what they do, what the people there look like, act like, what their lives are like? Did your father know?
He looks up at Gareth Watts.
Do you know, Gareth?
I've been the king's retainer for a very long time. There have been questionable decisions, but I am not a part of the council. I only watch over the prince. This is irresponsible and immature. I know you seem to be here for some sort of, I don't know, what stake you have in changing this place.
You speak of it being irresponsible and immature to bring a boy down into those layers below, but is that not what happens every day in this city? When a life is brought into it, they don't choose it. You didn't choose this. And I have a feeling, Leon, if you saw the council's decisions and their ramifications on those your age and younger below us, you would not sit idly by. I sense good in you. You shouldn't be trapped here. You should see for yourself what your kingdom is.
It's just, I don't know if I'm meant for that. It's not even me who should be king, it's...
Leon, I put my hand on his shoulder. It is your destiny.
No, really. I'm only the acting king because my older brother isn't here. If he were here, he would be able to do whatever you want. But I'm not him.
Even more of a reason you should get up and see it.
May I have a minute with the king by myself? Surely you can wait in the study.
I want to try and insight check him when he says that.
It looks like the demeanor that you get just from inspecting Mr. Watts over, he seems to take this protective, almost overstepping fatherly figure in the sense that he it just looks like he does just want to have a conversation alone with the boy. But yeah, he basically says, I can, if you're not here to, the king, sure we can have more discussion. I just need a minute with him.
Of course, and Gareth, you're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Just kind of
Make sure
leans
he's
forward,
safe.
and he wants to whisper already more than his breathy voice does, and he just says, I wanted to keep him out of anything that pertains to being a king. It's too much on the mind of a boy.
No one asks for this responsibility, but if he wishes to accept it, he would be a great man. Ski Bombay! I step out of the room.
Yeah, just before he leaves, he I can recognize the qualities you have in a king. That's something the previous Edison would have said. Just a moment, please. And you guys step out. Chip, Ollie. Chip and Ollie. You walk up the spiral staircase, and you get yourselves in front of a metal door, a singular metal, kind of like an archway-shaped door. And there is an imprint or an engraving, some sort of symbol that pulses this red glow. What do you think? Is that it?
Let's see.
Is that the? Oh god! Is that the?
Metal
that's the-
door?
That the arcane magic?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, is it? Would I know that?
Roll Arcana check.
29 natural.
Easy enough. You felt what it feels like to be around spells and magic all the time. This one is clearly some sort of magical incantation engraved onto this door. And you're in, it's a small hallway. When you exit the steps, it's just like a small hallway that leads up to this door. There's no other rooms. It's just walls on the left and right. This is the main focus of this exit. You gather you are probably at the highest point of the castle in this moment.
Yeah, that's something magical.
What do we do?
Hang on. I walk up to it. I just try to open it.
This is where things go ass up.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Does it appear as though an alarm will go off if I open this?
Good question to ask after you say you go to open it.
You go to open it, and it just roll a strength check.
Okay. 14.
You walk up, and you go to open it, and it doesn't budge or move, make any sound. It just.
Well, that's all I got.
Wait, Chip, you don't have any like magic?
No, I don't have magic. Do you have magic?
No, I don't.
Okay. Is there any other way into this room? Maybe I could. What's directly underneath this? If I can't open the door, if I can't get into the bank vault, then I bring the bank vault to me, or the contents at very least. I go underneath it.
What if it's metal underneath?
Fuck.
What are you gonna blow up the floor with?
I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get down there, I guess. Okay.
You hear a whisper in your head. Hey Chip, how's it going?
What? Not good. Magic door.
Magic door? What is that?
Magic door. Magic door.
Magic
Can't get in the
door.
magic door. There's
Really,
not
there's
an
a
actual
magic
just lock on it, right?
Clear comms.
That inscription with your Arcana check looks to be the lock.
It's a magic lock. I don't know how to get in.
Where are you? I can try to check it out. They're distracted right now.
I just go. There's two doors across from each other. One is a bathroom. Another one is a hallway. Go up the stairs.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm gonna head up to Chip and Ollie.
Oh, bye, Jay.
I'm going to go help Chip. He can't open the door.
Sounds good.
You enjoy opening the king's eyes or whatever you're doing.
Beautiful.
Tell him in the bathroom.
I will. I'll Well, I can't lie. How vicious are your shits?
Very vicious. Here, 1 second.
Great, I'll convey that.
I pull out a little stone on my pocket and like into it, and I throw it into the bathroom. I use my magical tinkering, and it just plays on repeat.
Magical tinkling.
God.
Just leave a little.
Oh, and I also throw another stone that emits a fucking foul odor.
No!
Out of the bathroom. They'll never check. They'll never know. Hey, so okay, magical lock door? What?
Yeah, the red thing.
Oh, can I see if I know how to deal with this kind of bullshit, Grizzly?
Arcana check.
What is my Arcana? That's a 14. Not amazing.
It can be destroyed if the symbol is destroyed. it can be removed with Dispel Magic.
Don't have that.
Those are the two options that you know of.
Okay, so we can either destroy the symbol, which might trigger like an alarm or something, or we can dispel magic, but I can't do that.
So what you're saying is we can destroy it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I
how?
have this dagger. I can scratch in it.
Yeah, try that, I guess.
Okay, well, Jay, you need to go back with them.
It's okay, I'm in the bathroom taking a furious shit.
Well, when this alarm goes off, you need to be with them.
Okay, that's true. Here, check this out, just in case you need magic for it. Oh no, I didn't take that one. Shit. Never mind. See ya.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so you want me to just scratch in it?
I'm just kind of like holding my hair and just like kind of pacing around.
Just like a little.
Listen,
It'll be hard because it's metal, but if I.
Ollie, sometimes you gotta take a risk. I want you to do it.
I rolled enough.
I go turn off the stones in the bathroom also.
No,
Yeah.
you have to
We
make,
would-
a,
we
you
would
have to make
wait
a
just-
third flush stone that you activate.
We would wait a little bit until Jay had made it back, probably.
Yeah.
You guys wait a
come out of the
minute.
bathroom yet.
Yeah.
Right as you watch Ollie, and you help him a little bit, dig his dagger into the symbol on the door. And he starts to scratch it away. And right as you watch the color fade from the symbol, understanding that the magic has faded.
Oh shit.
And Jay, you walk to get your stones
I
out of the
walk
bathroom.
The fart
Yeah,
stone.
I'm in the bathroom, yes.
Which
at the time
bathroom?
this happens. The bathroom right across the hall from where the stairs are. So like, they're
You
up
notice-
there. Yeah.
As soon as you get back downstairs, the door to the bathroom that was closed was open. And all of you hear, at the same time, a scream come from the room where the king is.
What? Did I not see anyone go in?
With your
Was somebody
passive?
hiding in the fucking
No.
bathroom?
With your passive, no.
I was right outside the door. I'm so fucking stupid. Wait, what about Pretzel's passive?
Dude.
No, there's no way.
I gotta ask. Is it probably not a 13, I assume.
I wouldn't have noticed anything in the bathroom when I was setting up my shit scheme.
I'm only asking because I was right there. So it's crazy if someone just slipped
I
by
didn't
me.
even realize you were right there. I specifically said you guys go wait in the study.
Yeah.
Oh, then I was
Yeah,
in the
nobody
study.
said
I
otherwise.
didn't
Yeah.
realize, sorry.
He
I
was
in the
in the
study.
bathroom, so like
Okay, my bad.
the only one who could have maybe noticed was me, but I also wouldn't put it past me to not notice because I just threw some rocks in there.
Yeah, if you said wait in the study, I was totally in the study. Sorry, my bad for misunderstanding.
No, it's fine. If you had said otherwise, you were like, no, I don't wait in the study, then I would have known, but it is
I instantly
son
run
of a
back
thud,
into
yeah.
that. I
Yeah, I
instantly
run
for
into
it.
the room.
I
Yeah.
instantly run.
the
We're
lock
there.
fades. The magic from the lock fades. What do you and Ollie do? Are you opening the door? The door
open
opens.
it
Yeah.
up.
All right, you guys rush into this room? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a room filled with all kinds of treasure. From
Yes.
there are ornamental weapons, regalia. There are rings, brooches, earrings. There are tons of coins and some ingots, gold, silver, and there are multiple objects and other things that are on like tables, like papers and all kinds of shit. And this just small, medium-sized square room. You are surrounded by it. You guys rush in, and you guys also rush in
Rush in.
to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, first, you notice the man in the lavender-colored suit, knocked unconscious, laid up against the wall right next to the bed, a bit of blood pouring down from his temple, and standing right next to him, locked in the arms of a familiar person, is the young boy king in this nightgown. You meet his terrified gaze with a flintlock right above his temple, as he's sort of in this hostage situation, and right behind him is the face of one Frogdopus Racer. Abdul.
What? No! way! Oh, the treason!
Abdul?
Abdul, no.
What?
I have to do this. We have to follow through on the mission. He's like shaking, holding it to his head. If this is the king has to die. That's what the boss said.
No, the king already did die.
This is the king now.
Abdul, we just needed to get him out of the way, quote unquote.
He said,
don't need to
assassinate
kill a
the king.
kid. Listen, when I picked you up from that casino, and it took about 30 seconds, and you came with me, I know that this is not the future that you had planned for yourself. And if you do this, there will be no turning back,
Click.
and you will fucking die.
You watch him pull the trigger, and the hammer flies back, but nothing comes out, and he drops it and quickly tries to pull out a knife.
Can I react to this?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I pull out a pebble and I magic stone him right in the forehead.
All right, roll to hit.
If I can react to
Okay.
this too, I'm gonna try and bubble him.
14 plus 7, 21.
21 hits. I'll give you one reaction to do something here, Gillian.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
That's
I'm gonna try and
do
bubble him.
9 damage
Gotcha.
to his forehead or something, or his arm. I don't know. I just want to stop him from pulling out a knife and stabbing the king.
Yeah. I instantly whip out my hands in sort of this cup formation, and you see as the shimmer of a bubble begins to form around him, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
2.
That definitely fails.
Be a 5,
he
but
is
yeah.
he is trapped in a floating bubble for 1 minute. I'm concentrating on it, so he's in a bubble.
Okay. All of this happens, and immediately, you watch as Abdul is encased in this elastic bubble, and he is hit in the fucking forehead with a magic pebble, and he is completely lets go of the young king, and it then is trapped. But at this moment, I need everyone to roll initiative, including Chip and Ollie, because in the hand of the knocked out retainer
No.
is a device, and you immediately start to hear as something is coming from where the study room was, or the study chamber was.
Guys, I think that's the secret weapon.
I whisper towards Chip as we're rolling initiative here. It's going down.
What?
I say, Abdul was a traitor who tried to kill the king. Guards coming. Be speedy.
I start scouting in Primordial. Also, can you cast message if you can't see him?
Yeah,
You have to point in a
whenever
direction.
I
Yep, you can
point
see
in a
him. You don't
direction
have to
as
see
long
him.
as I'm aware of his presence in that
Sick,
direction.
Sick.
Then,
That's
yeah, I'm
fucking
good.
awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Chip. As soon as you get this message into your conscience, you immediately throw the briefcase on the ground, flip it open.
I want to say first. All right, Ollie, we don't have much time.
What's
Time
going on?
to bring out the horse.
I have been born onto this world. It sounds exactly like Gillian. Out of this briefcase, rushes this fucking torrent of water. You see as it leaps, this stallion made of this like roaring current. Its mane is the foam of the ocean, and it is made of this
so
solidified
cool.
water. And it gets up on its hind legs and roars a gargly roar. Skibum!
That's
God.
awesome.
Did it just fucking talk? You hear all he say. And that's where we end the session. Woo! All right.
Oh, what's up, bitches? Welcome to the end of the episode. It's me, old man Earl. I forgot my name for a second there. Anyways, I'm just gonna start thanking anyone and everyone who gives us more than 50 gold on Patreon. So anyways, thank you so much, Reapers Past, Sebastian Saunders, Apple, Princess Vegeta, Soul of a Pep, Clarence, Cheshire. Sorry, I paused on Clarence. It got me thinking about this guy I used to know back in the day. Back in my day. He died. Cheshire, the Copper Android, Misfit Wolverine, 15. Was the Wolverine 15? I got in a fight with the Wolverine once. He didn't live to tell the tale. Cause I cut his tail off. Atlas L, Blue Blin Blob, Elise the Washed Up Bard, Bowling Ball Iron, Cerberus, Mr. Griffin, my bad. Didn't mean to make you a McDonald's Happy Meal. Alyssa, Dream Strider, obligatory references, beats, like a rap beat. I get down on the beats. I go swiftity swindle. I can get a little swifty. I don't know what came out of me just now. Ben 10, Selfar Pendrick, Chrysonis Sin. I almost messed that up. My old age is getting to me. Spinyax, buttery toast. Goes really good with some juice. Consume cheddar. You ever had cheddar juice? It's disgusting. Iridescent cakes. Viridian. Wait, Viridin. My bad. I was thinking of the Northern Ocean. The Viridius Sea. Miscellaneous. Expoogaloo. Creepy Reaper. King of Ranch. The whole king of... Never mind. Serene is actually a skeleton. Material Seaweed. Gillian's biggest fan. Oh, at least he has one, that guy. Rishisnivi. Cornier Comet. Jumpiest Venus 34. You know, I almost said something really bad about Gillian. I almost kind of dragged him, as the kids would say. But I'm scared that he'll smite me. I'm scared that he'll shove me into the toilet and then smite the toilet and then throw the toilet into the ocean and then freeze the entire ocean. That guy scares the shiznizzle out of me. The shiznivy. Jumpiest Venus 34. Your gal pal Valerie V. Edgy Moss. Riker Kurodu. Non Zottel. The big motherfucking cheese juice. There's no juice at the end of his name. I'm just still thinking about cheddar juice. Salutation. JRWI Enjoyer and J Noel. Thanks so much for supporting this pirate crew, though they don't deserve it. Alright, see you young whippersnappers later on the next one, and until then, just row with it. I'm gonna go do some sit-ups, getting a little chubby in the midsection region.